I got into a bad habit of watching pornography, and one day I forgot to cover my tracks, and she went through the computer and found all this stuff, and actually it was an unpleasant confrontation, but it was actually a relief because I was so tired of hiding. Up until then, I had never acknowledged that I have a problem. I have a hobby or a habit. It's not a problem. I've got this under control. And I went to my first recovery meeting the next day. And when I introduced myself and 50 complete strangers said, "Hey, Rick, nice to meet you. Glad you're here," it was a wave of relief kind of washed over me that I'm not alone with this struggle. 2 years into this, she couldn't get over the hurt. And the very next day after she filed for divorce, my life took a really bad turn because the lawyers got involved. We were doing depositions of me and my family. And I just felt attacked left and right. And I was crying out to God, I'm doing the right things. Why is this happening to me? And I got to the point where I was so tired of being attacked and spending thousands of dollars I didn't have. I just wanted it to stop. And I was to the point where either I was going to kill her or kill myself. I felt helpless and hopeless. And no matter what I did, I couldn't see a way out. And my CR sponsor called me one day out of the blue because he's like, God told me to call you. And we had a long conversation, like 3-hour conversation about what I was going through. And he goes, maybe God's trying to teach you something. And that's where everything really changed. Instead of praying for God to give me what I wanted, I prayed to God, show me what you're trying to teach me. Help me learn what you're trying to show me. And that kind of really brought me back from the edge of giving up. It took me losing my second marriage to my addiction to make me realize that I had a problem. And I want to speak to people who are living a life of mediocrity or fear or anger. They have a hurt habit or hang-up that's holding them back, that's keeping them from being real with their family or honest with themselves, or that's driving a wedge between themselves and God. That Celebrate Recovery can help you put that baggage down so you can walk a new life, a closer life, a life of freedom from whatever is holding you back from being the person God intended you to be. If it wasn't for Celebrate Recovery, I would either be in the ground or in prison. And so as we're going into a Celebrate Recovery semester this fall, I'm just excited to see what God's going to do through our community, because people are hurting, people feel broken, they feel lost, they feel hopeless. But Celebrate Recovery gives people a lifeline, a path out of the hole they're in so they can live in the daylight